What you're going to need to make your melt and pour soap is something to cut your melt and pour with. Of course, you have to have some kind of glycerin soap, colors of your choice, containers to melt your soap in, little cups so that you can mix your colorants, rubbing alcohol in a spritz bottle, and some form of mold, and a microwave or a double boiler. And you cut it into cubes. The smaller the cubes, the better, because the faster it's going to melt. And you don't want it to be in the heat for longer than it needs to. So the best thing to do is to put it in the microwave at 30-second intervals or bursts, because you can always put it back in. You don't want to burn it, and you don't want it to get to the place where it starts to bubble up, because ask me how I know it bubbles over. It's not a fun cleanup. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in the microwave, and I'll bring you back when it's melted. As you can see, it's not quite melted. It's a total of 1 minute. So what sometimes you can do is just give it a quick stir, and it will melt the rest of the way. See? Because it's already hot. In these little cups, I have a little tiny bit of rubbing alcohol because I'm going to add mica, and if you add mica directly to the soap, it takes a while to get it to disperse. So you put it in the alcohol and it just dissolves right away. Look at how pretty that is. And then you just stir it in. Now this one has blue already in it. I'm going to add a little bit more alcohol, and then I'm going to add the tiniest bit of yellow, and it'll turn green. You're going to want to get a mold, and you're going to want to put it on some kind of a surface, a hard surface that you can pick up and move, so it can solidify in a nice, safe place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these together in the same mold. It's got little bubbles. You take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and spritz the top of it, and it just pops those bubbles. I'll bring you back when these are ready to take out of the mold. And when you want to unmold it, it's best to pull away from the sides first before you try and take it out. Okay, here it is. Now what I do personally, because I don't really care too much for the sharp edges on, I take my little vegetable peeler and just go around the edges and clean that up. Ready to use. Okay. All right, take care. God bless.